bro. Check out that sweet radiator relocation. All right, so we're here at the Big End Banger #2 for the year. Before we get into tonight's introduction, I'll tell you kind of like a backdrop on what happened at Salem, because we didn't really get to go into that too much. We went to pull the converter out of Mountain Dew because we thought that we hurt the converter. Turns out converter's just fine, everything in the tranny is just fine. When I was in a rush to get to the line, I yanked the fans off the car because we just put squirrel cages on the car, and I yanked one of the coil pack plugs off. So it was not very noticeable. You couldn't tell it was unplugged just because you could just barely see some of the weather pack connector, and it was just running real weird and stuff when we pulled it in the shop. So I was like, dude, check the plugs. I went to go check the plugs. I saw that unplugged, plugged her back in. It spooled just fine. Everything was good to go. So that was on me. It sucks, but that's a mistake I'll never make again. So tonight, it's May 7th. It is colder than the last Big End Banger, which was in March or April. But we just got a little bit of rain. I think there's like rain back there. There's none over here. And I think it's gonna miss us. We might get right in this little area here that's not gonna hit us. But after that, we're clear for the rest of the night. It's gonna be a cold night, but we got 35 cars. We got a lot of badass cars here. Yeah, we're gonna try to take this one home again. Sean took the last one home. I think we've got Mountain Dew really lined out now, so I think it should honestly be me and Sean in the finals. We got, obviously a lot of the guys around here are really getting stuff figured out. Everybody's doing the backwards track racing. Nobody is a slouch anymore. Nobody's a duck. But I think we're on the upper end of it. Like I said, Ryan Mitchell's coming tonight, and I know he's really fast. But we got home court advantage, and I think that we can get it done. You see this? This is now the drink of champions. I just like a little variation in my life, okay? Is that so wrong? So if you want your money back, I'll give you your money back. If you want to stay locked in for the next banger, you can stay locked in for the next banger. But that's it for tonight. We tried to wait it out, and it looked promising. That's why we waited, but that last one really got us. We could try to drive a bunch of cars up and down it, but they all got mud all over them. So it would just create another problem that we're not going to be able to fix. So we got rained out. The track was just too cold to actually dry, you know. Layla's crying. Once it gets so cold out and it's so wet, you can't actually dry, you know. Blowing cold air on water doesn't really dry it that well, and there's no sun, no wind or anything. We were gonna try to drive, you know, dailies up and down it, but everything's so muddy it would just create another issue we can't fix. So we decided to call it. We would have called it earlier, but there's a lot of guys in from out of town to race tomorrow, so I knew that they were already in town for a race tomorrow and they're not having to drive home tonight. So that's why we tried to ride it out a little bit, but it's just part of racing, you know. We did all we could do, but there might possibly be some street racing going on later, so we're gonna try to get our stuff loaded up, so we're gonna try to get in on that. We'll turn towards the light. Oh Lord, have mercy. Spotlight.
And cut. Action.
You guys don't come over here. Come back. This is a team sport.
We're back here. We're recording live.
All right. We're here live with Tina on the scene. Tina, how's the surface looking, bud?
Pretty shitty.
All right, what's it gonna hold? All of it.
We need tune-up.
Well, we do got a stripper glitter tonight. I will like to report that we have stripper glitter, and Tina's on the scene. Dilly Bar's on the scene. Dilly's gonna be lining us up. Dilly, how you feel about tonight?
I feel great. It's gonna be a great night.
I feel great too. I think the car's gonna work well. Car's gonna work real well.
Car's gonna work real well.
I'm pretty sure that this is probably gonna be pretty fast.
Pretty sure the car's gonna work real well.
Pretty sure the car's gonna work. Pretty sure the car's gonna work real well.
I don't know what to do about
How do you feel about it, Cody?
pretty well.
What do you think, Clayton?
It'll work.
Real well? Clayton's pretty sure it's gonna work real well. What about you, Moo?
Yeah, I feel it in my bones. It's gonna work
he
real
really
well.
feels it.
Yeah, dude.
I feel it down deep
I think
inside.
that's called coldness. All right, so we still got our first round tune-up in it from the Banger, but depending on what this looks like, we're gonna either probably add boost. Honestly, I'll probably add to the launch. So we'll add the launch, and we already got all the boost down the way. So all we gotta do is turn up launch RPM and let it rip, tater chip. There should be like 10 or 12 cars here, so it'll be like 1,000 or 1,200 bucks away, 1,000 bucks away. We're Gucci.
I guess we're just gonna draw chips. So white chip is left, blue chip is right. There is one extra white chip in there. It's because of the buy run.
It said somebody called in.
Yeah, we skipped the car. Oh, we just what?
We called the scanner.
Yeah, someone called on us.
Tell them we have a permit. Knew we got the keys. Slow. Slow. Yeah, real slow.
Yeah, way down.
What need to be at least?
Yeah, it needs way more. Slow.
Back to first pass.
Yeah, that seems like a good pass for the first time out.
You're drawing for Nick. Yep. You. Okay. I know. White is left, blue is right.
That was a little slower than I thought it would go, but I think we might just had a little bit too much timing out of it, so I just put more boost in it off the launch. I think it had too much air pressure in the tires because they barely didn't even wrinkle at all before it tried to spin, so I just turned the launch boost up and the whole ramp up. I just turned everything up to see what it does this time.
to say your burnout
As
seemed
soon
a little
as I let off
sluggish.
the trans brake, I grabbed the scramble.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
The car looked good.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't slow, it just wasn't fast enough.
You crossed anyways, too.
Yeah, it's because I didn't leave on enough, and as soon as when I did my burnout, I was waiting for it to make more, and it made 8, and then it went back down to 7. So I let off, and then so as soon as I let off the button, I grabbed scramble, and that's probably why I got hairy. It only made 8 pounds, like on the brake. That's why as soon as I felt like I was on a tree, but as soon as I let off the button, I grabbed scramble because I knew it wasn't going to leave on enough.
Yeah, that's all it did.
It wasn't enough though. He jumped me by a car in the 60. That's all it was. And then like obviously I was a little squirrely, but yeah. It wasn't slow. It wasn't as fast as I wanted it to be, but.
Good job, Mr. Pro Drifter.
Oh shit! When I was doing my burnout when I was on the brake in the burnout, I was like, it's not making what I wanted to. So like, as soon as I let go of the trans brake, I grabbed scramble. Like, it's not gonna leave on what I want. So I'm gonna ride this one out. And that may have been why.
Oh, that's awesome.
It wasn't happy.
Good job, guys.
So after we went across the finish line, I was like, I think I was pretty close. Good job, though. Dude.
Thanks, dude. You too.
Good luck.
Close up.
What is it?
I got. Hello? Okay.
Second video.
Oh, shit. I told you it's close.
That was real close. I mean, it looked like that.
Look at his marks. I mean, he's fucking.
Well, besides the one that's all the way
Bryce ended up bouncing off the curb when he was driving, I think.
It stuck. He went, oh, hello.
Yeah, he went bang, bang, bang. As soon as I was turn his brother.
Well, gotta give me John.
I heard it. I heard the button push when he went by me. I was like, what the? He was like, eh.
Man,
Jesus.
how you calling it?
Dude.
You can't call it, run it back.
And the GoPro, it's all like that.
Here, now.
Rerun, same lane.
Same lanes, rerun. Cool with that?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, I want everybody to be happy here. So if
It's a race.
everybody, if
Yeah, it's hard.
you're okay with it, you're okay with it. Let's just rerun.